Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sunday Community Skirmish. My name is Sander Wolda and I will be your caster for today. We are now entering week 230, a good round number. On the left side, the red side, we have the Fancy Cloud Dancers with the two captains Dementio and Spudnik. On the blue side we have Cannon Fodder, piloted by Nerd Hector and Rensen. We will be doing the map Northern Fjords. We have 30 seconds until lockdown. So, what's special for this week is that well, we have the Shrike and, well, we have no bans at all, actually. Lilock is now active. We have no bans, actually, this SCS, so the Corsair and Strike will be seeing their return. What we are seeing here right now is that we actually have two Shrikes, so the second the ban disappeared, we got a full Shrike crew. I will be quite interested in seeing what Rensen will be doing, as I have seen some amazing Shrike plays. I have been practicing so hard. It's so sad. Yeah, I've been practicing Legio Lepidoptera Leviathan for so long, and yeah, it's just not okay, man. Oh, okay, this is bad. I just realized that I have not put the team names. Let me just fix it. It was the Fancy Cloud Dancers and the Cannon Fodder. Yep. Okay. So we are in the game. I apologize for the latency in some parts and because of my brain. So the first ship is the Fancy Guardian. It's a Mobula piloted by good old Dementio. It has a, if my eyes are not lying to me, it's a semi-long range with two Artemis rocket launchers, a Phobos mine launcher, a Gatling gun, and a the flare gun. This second ship is a Junker called... Why am I not able to see what it's called? I am having a brain fart right now. It is the Gizmo Duck. It is a Junker piloted by Spudnik. It is a... I'm just gonna wait for a second until my brain is functioning and just watch the match. Okay, so we have some stuff going down. We have the Mobula and the Shrike battling it out. Why am I not seeing names? Huh. Can someone tell me what key that was? Because I'm not quite sure what it was. Okay, it was, okay, never mind, I found it, yeah. Okay, so the other Shrike, oh, both are called the other Shrike. Well, isn't this a fantastic start to a stream? Okay, so the other Shrike, which one is this other Shrike? It's that one. It's the number 3, it's the Nerd Hector one. So, the other Shrike went down to the Fancy Guardian, the Mobula. And now the other Shrike is getting hammered. Okay, while the Shrikes are dead, I will now continue to announce the Junker. This Junker is the Gizmo Duck. It is piloted by Spudnik. It is a... Yeah, I'm guessing Long range side and a bit shorter range side with the Barking Dog, Glider, Carronade, Artemis, and Banshee. I'm guessing the Artemis is on front. Yeah, I am correct. And the Shrikes are, well, we have the third ship, the Other Shrike, piloted by Nerd Hector. This one is a, well, it's a pretty standard Shrike. It has a mirrored Gat Watch Shrike, and the Other Shrike is the exact same thing. This one is piloted by Renson though, which is why I was expecting him to see him do some amazing plays. We are seeing some action though. We have the Other Shrike. Okay, whoever named. Okay, I will ban having two exactly. I will ban having two exact same ships. Having the exact same name. This is destroying my brain. My already tired brain. So, I'm literally, yeah. Okay, so the Other Shrike, I'm gonna call them the Other Shrike 3 and the Other Shrike 4. So the Other Shrike 3 is stuck in this tar cloud here, while the Other Shrike 4 is getting destroyed by Gizmoduck. The question is, will the Other Shrike be able to get his armor up? No, he was not able to do that. Now the Other Shrike, well, this is not going good for the Shrikes, basically. Call them Shrike 3 and 4, yeah, thank you. This is really going well for the red team. It appears that the blue team is waiting out instead of going ahead into the action. What will they do? It appears Gizmoduck has... Everyone is spotted right now. So if Gizmoduck is able to quickly disable that Shrike with its Artemises, which it appears... Oh. Well, he did actually appear to... He did disable something. What did disable? This is something else though. He did disable the Gatling guns. So this will probably be, if red team plays it right and just focuses on the Shrike, it should not be a problem for them to take this victory. With both ships having Gats going in on the Shrike 4. Scorebeard, you got a point there. But sadly, we are only spectators. We're now switching out the teams with Fancy Clouds Dancers switching from red to blue, and we now have the Pomelos going in on the red side. The timer is on. So we have two brand new captains, or at least brand new for this week. On the piloting for the Pomelos. Piloting for the Pomelos, we have Sunstrom and Hellfire. We saw some good fights last week, and it appears that the team piloting the It appears that it's mostly the same people piloting today. I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea why my English is basically just not functioning today. There's just something going on, and I'm not sure. So it's 2 minutes until lockdown. So while we are waiting for the lockdown, we will check out the blue team's ships and loadouts. We have Dementio. It looks like he's still going for the Mobula and doing it with a good old. Oh, it's actually doing an almost completely sniper Mobula this time. Doing a yeah, okay, so he's doing an Artemis, Mercury, Gatling gun, and Hades. We will definitely be seeing some longer range fights there. As well as Sputnik has now changed, or not changed, but is still going with the Gizmo Duck, the Junker, which is short range and long range, depending on the site. With or actually, it seems to be mostly semi now, with and a lot more short range with carronade and both carronade mortars, Gatling guns, and Banshees. That's gonna be interesting, having some armor strip, but also a lot of firepower and some disabling as well. We also have Hellfire piloting Shrike and Sunstrom piloting a Judgment. The Stromolo we actually saw last week. This is certainly going to be interesting. Oh, so it appears that there was a change happening after the lockdown was active. Oh, it appears that the red team will allow it. So we will have a shorter range Junker and a longer range Mobula. Definitely going to be interesting. The Strike is a... Okay, so it's duo Manticore with a Barking Dog Light Carronade and a Gatling gun, going for one pure disable and one pure... So going for one pure disable side and another side that has also some killing power with the Gatling gun and armor strip. The Judgment, however, is, as I'm guessing, yeah, it's pretty long range with a Barking Dog Light Carronade and a Hwacha for those slightly shorter range fights, especially with the Hwacha on the back. And we are starting the second match for tonight. Okay. It appears that I have some technical issues, but I'm not quite sure yet. Nope, it's completely fine. Okay, so we're in the match. So the first ship is a Judgment called the Stromolo, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a mostly longer range, but with also some short range power, especially in the back, with the Manticore cannon at the back. It's got a Lumberjack Heavy Mortar, Hades Light Cannon, Artemis Light Rocket Launcher, Manticore Heavy Hwacha, and a Barking Dog Light Carronade for those good old balloon kills. The second ship for tonight is the Anna. It is a Shrike piloted by the Hellfire. It is a duo Heavy Manticore Hwacha with a Barking Dog Light Carronade for some extra disabling power and a Gatling gun for some armor strip. We also have the Fancy Hydra. It's a Mobula piloted by Dimentio. It is a mostly longer range ship, except for the Gatling gun, which will be mostly used for armor strip, I guess, if the enemies are getting in close on them. Always good to have. The fourth ship of today is the Gizmo Duck. The Gizmo Duck is a Junker piloted by Sputnik. It is a mostly shorter. Okay, it appears that they have switched it out a bit with a left side, not left side, right side. Basically, it's a good combination of everything. It's longer range, shorter range with the carronades, but and Gatling guns, but also the Banshees, Artemis. We're already in the action though. It appears that the Stromolo has already started firing at the Gizmo Duck, while the Shrike, going unnoticed underneath actually, the Shrike might actually take out the Mobula on itself if it really plays its cards right. Now that they have been spotted though, it appears that they are in a dramatic duel with the Junker, while the Mobula is still firing at the Stromolo, having a sniper battle with him. Definitely interesting. Oh, I'm back. Okay, so the Shrike and the Junker still battling it out with the a good amount of hits on both, or not actually both. The Shrike is actually almost completely unharmed, while the Gizmoduck is almost completely disabled. Hull armor going down with 13 burn things, 13 burn points. The burns on the hull, and now on the balloon, 16 on the balloon. Balloon is down, and the hull armor is almost down as well. There it is, and there goes a good Hwacha in from the Shrike, and some tar as well from the Junker, attempting to even the odds a bit. Let's check on the Mobula. So the Mobula and the Judgment are still just sniping it out. So the Gizmoduck is going down there at the hands of the Shrike, although it just managed to get its hull armor back up before die. Oh, okay, never mind. It appears that they have done the die. Although the Mobula and Judgment are still battling it out, the Shrike is now helping its Judgment friend taking out the Mobula. And the disable from the Shrike is devastating for the Mobula. Now that he doesn't have his ally here, and it's mostly a sniper ship, having a close range Shrike with getting in so close and personal with a sniping ship like the Mobula is not really good, especially since the Shrike is mostly a disabler, and well, it's almost always getting out of the arcs. Yeah, I agree with you there, Scrowbed. It's sad. It never feels good to lose your teammate and then get beaten up when you are winning your own duel. But that's what teamwork is, and Red has a lot of it. So the blue team is respawning over here. I missed. Oh, also the this map, Thornhill Throwdown, actually does have 2 breakable walls, like this wall here. It's a very nice wall. It's got some red stripes on it as well. Rather nice. So I know that some people were kind of excited to see what the Wets were gonna do when it comes to the walls, if they were going to destroy the walls or not destroy the walls. So the Shrike here is laying really low and actually goes unnoticed from the blue team, hiding in the clouds. I would have not seen that ship if I was on the blue team, hiding there. And I guess that they haven't noticed him yet. It's a beautiful map, this, I will say. Quite enjoyed it. So the Shrike is now going in on the Mobula, getting a good disable on his, or actually at least try to get a good disable. Although his balloon is almost completely down, but I think that's from the Stromolo. So the Stromolo here getting hammered by blue team. If the Shrike is not quick about disabling, or at least just taking out the Mobula, I'm not sure if this will go well for the Stromolo. Although the Junker is now, he has learned from the last time that he should probably help his Mobula teammate. While the Stromolo is balloonless down there, a bit disabled, it appears that the Junker has switched his focus to the Shrike to help out his friend. This is a moment of truth. Will the Gizmoduck be able to survive the Shrike though? The Shrike has taken him out. The Shrike has taken him out once. He can probably do it again. Although the Mobula seems to not, well, instead of focusing to help his teammate, he is trying to take out the Judgment just to secure that one kill. But a ram from the Judgment is devastating for Mobula, so he should probably be careful about that. The Gizmoduck also is going down to the hands of the Shrike if he's not careful. He's almost completely disabled, one gun left, which is now on fire. The balloon is going down as well. Balloon is down, hull armor is going down, and he's losing one, he's missing one engine as well. So not looking good for the Junker. And now the Mobula is trying to take out the Shrike and help his teammate, but this might be too late. What I'm getting from this is that the Mobula is not doing, the blue team is not doing a lot of cooperation, and so what's happening here is that both ships are switching targets all the time, which basically leads to them not really getting the firepower they need to take out one of them. As both ships on red have a lot of disabling power, and also close range power as well. The Stromolo has long range, yes, but it also has a good amount of short range disable. So there's not really much they can do unless they both focus one ship. I would probably, if I was blue team, I would probably go for the Shrike and just try to take it out as soon as possible, as the Judgment, they have proven that the Judgment they are able to take down, but what's hindering them is that the Shrike comes up from behind, and oh, that was an environmental kill. It's not good. Never feels good. Environment is OP, please nerf. And now we're back to the old Shazzle Dazzle. The Shrike now, after the Mobula is dead, or at least after one of the blue teammates are dead, we have a good cooperation to take out the remaining blue ship. And there it goes down to the hands of the Shrike. What I'm seeing here is that they have a good amount of control over their enemy. Instead of going head in and just killing, they want to be on top of the situation. They want to disable. They want to be sure that they are the ones in the lead. And I respect that. So we're back. Well, not back. I'm back. After getting myself something to drink. So the Shrike here, he doesn't have the flank. He doesn't have the usual cover that he has. Although it appears that he is actually just trying to get as high as possible. Although quickly realizing that he probably should stay with his teammates right now. Shrike going head in, trying to take out the Junker. Although it does have some cover, or at least he had some cover, now the Mobula actually has a good line of sight, but it appears that the Mobula... Well, the Stromolo is actually taking out the Mobula from afar. Oh! Blue team gets a kill, taking out the Shrike. Definitely an interesting match. And the red team wins. Congratulations to the Pomelos. So the Fancy Cloud Dancers are out and the Pomelo stays. As of now, both Fancy Cloud Dancers and the Pomelos have won. So to get a tie, or at least a good old final, the Pomelos have to win against the Cannon Fodder. So we will have the Pomelos on the right side, the blue side, and the Cannon Fodder on the red side. We will getting Cannon Fodder back. Cannon Fodder last time was a Shrike only, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they're going with now. What I am seeing though is that even though the ban on the Corsair also has been lifted, we haven't seen a Corsair yet. We have only seen Shrikes that have been new since the ban lift. Oh? Okay. I was a bit confused there. So what do you guys think about the ban or the ban lift? If anyone has any opinions on that. And the timer has started, so we'll be waiting for the lockdown. Although it looks quite set. So Sundstrom is going with the Mobula, a mostly longer range Mobula it looks like. Although it does have a mine launcher and a Gatling gun for those slightly more close range battles. Also, the Spire has... Oh, it's actually quite a short-range Spire. That's quite interesting. It's Hwacha Gatling, light carronade, and a Banshee, so like semi-long range. It's good. That'll be interesting to see. We have Rensen piloting the Will Not Die Shrike. Beautiful place from, I guess it was the Crucible to not last week. Yeah, actually it was last week. Yeah. Crucible last week, that Shrike did some amazing plays. Of course, until the environment took him out. Just not okay. So we have 2 minutes until lockdown. It appears that it's most likely gonna be what we see here, as none of them have been changing on the loadouts too much. The Shrike is a mirrored. Of course, mirrored. Mirrored Hwacha Gat. Well, you are correct about that, Nerd Hector. The Hwacha, I must say, it's probably my favorite gun in the game. It's a good all-rounder, basically. At least I think so. Then again, I'm a sucker for disabling power, so yeah, definitely going to be interesting. So, so Nerdhack is piloting a quad Hwacha galleon with a mine launcher and a Gatling gun on the side. That's surely gonna be interesting to see. So I'm really looking forward to that, to say the least. You have 10 seconds into lockdown. So, you guys watching, what do you think about the imminent strike ban and that it has been lifted now? Any thoughts on that? Good or bad? Should the strike continue to be banned, or what do you guys think? I must say that I agree on that. So we are in the match. Let's start with the ship callouts. So, for the first ship on the Cannon Fodder team, we have the Yezhin Glory, piloted by Nerdhector. It is a quad Hwacha galleon with a Whirlwind Gatling gun and a mine launcher at the back. That's surely gonna be interesting. Ship number 2 is the mirrored Hwacha and Gatling Shrike. Will not die. It's piloted by Renton, and I'm having great expectations for this ship. The third ship of today is the Reborn. It's a Mobula piloted by Sundstrom. It's a semi-sniper ship with some shorter range, call it helping devices, like the mine launcher and Gatling gun. So it's a Artemis, mine launcher, Whirlwind Gatling gun, and a Hades light cannon. Fourth ship is the Authorial Prime. It's a Spire piloted by Hellfire. It has a Barking Nolan light grenade, a Banshee light rocket carousel, a Gatling gun, and a Manticore heavy Hwacha. And it's now taking out the Shrike. But as the Shrike is dead, the Galleon comes in to take the revenge. So the Galleon walks in, basically rams the ever-living shit out of the Mobula and disables... Well, it didn't exactly disable, it tried to disable, but now it's balloon and, well, the whole armor is down as well. This is not looking good for the Galleon. It was a good kill though. Good attempt. The spy outmaneuvered him. Now the Mobula's back. Yeah, I can agree on that one, Screwbird. That was totally worth it. That was a beautiful kill. The Shrike, however, is he probably knows where the blue team is and tries to stay low. Although it's probably being spotted by the Mobula now. Mobula at least has some idea where he is. But not quite. Oh, so the Shrike is not going... It's not trying to flank, it's trying to just be ready to take him out. But now the Mobula is trying to disable the Shrike, although it's getting pretty disabled himself. Let's just hope that the Galleon gets hit before Will Not Die is dead. Let's just say that right now it's not really living up to his name. Yeah, blue had first point. Richard Lamoon, if you didn't see that. So, with the Shrike down, the Galleon is doing a good job on trying to head back out and not be hammered by his own. It was a good attempt on it, at least. I respect that. So the Ancient Glory, the Galleon, is not in a good position when it comes to the Authorial Prime. Although the Shrike is now aiding his Galleon friend by taking out the hull armor and some of the guns of the Authorial Prime. The Marvel, however, is... Since it's a long-range ship, he can basically take out the Shrike wherever he wants as long as he has a good clear of sight on him. So when the Shrike is focusing the Spire, the Marvel basically is... he has... well, he basically can do whatever he wants, basically. The Galleon, however, is trying to not die, I guess. Although the Spy is now trying to ram him into a building. This is not looking good for the Galleon. It's probably... Red team is probably going down right here and now. Yeah. Still cannon fodder. Sorry guys, but the Pomelos did just deny you a place in the finals. But congratulations to the Pomelos. We will be seeing next match. So for this second last match for today, depending on the outcome, well, not depending on the outcome actually. Yeah, we have the Pommelos on the red side and the Fancy Cloud Dancers on the right. Well, I mean the Pommelos on red and Fancy Cloud Dancers on blue. It appears that Hellfire had to restart his game though, so he'll be back shortly. So we'll be seeing the Stromlo again. Looking forward to that. So we have the Mobula and a... Oh, we will actually be seeing a Corsair. I'm looking forward to this. So, Corsair Bullet Bill. I love that name, by the way. Yeah, it appears to be a... Okay, so it's a semi-ram, but also... It's a regular killing ship, but also with some ram stuff. Basically, harpoon, slide, dog carronade, and get heavy carronade. Oh, heavy flak and a heavy watcher. It's gonna be an interesting match for sure. And the Mobula is a sniper Mobula, yeah, with a Gatling gun as well. So the timer has started, so definitely being interested in seeing what kind of match this will be. So the Stromlo, as we have seen before, is a semi-sniper. Well, it's... Well, to be honest, as it is now, it is basically a sniper with a shorter range alternative on the back. Okay, so basically it's a shorter range disabling on the back and sniping on the front. Definitely going to be interested in seeing that one. Especially, okay, so we'll not be seeing the Corsair after all. It's gonna be the Stormbreaker, which will be a... Well, it's a... Yeah, it is a short range one with the Hellhound heavy twin on the side there. But, it's definitely going to be an interesting match. So we'll have the actual Pommelo, the one and the only. It's not the Pommelos anymore, it's just Pommelo. It's a... Okay, so it's a short range, long range, split side. That's going to be interesting. Yeah. Just 1 minute until lockdown. So we will have a long range, short range side on the Pommelo, which will probably mean that... Oh? Not a Stormbreaker after all, it's this Tricycle. It hurt. It hurt. It physically hurt saying that pun aloud. So we have the Tricycle, the Shrike, Sputnik. It's... Okay, so it's I think this is the Shrike that we've seen before today. It's a disabling side with a light carronade and a Gatling on the other to get the armor strip. That's good. And the lock is active, so what you see here is how it's gonna be. So the Goldfish, it's a Goldfish instead now. Okay, nice. It's 2 light carronades on the sides and a Wata on the front. So that's going to be interesting. starting the match as well. So we'll be doing Ashen Scuffle. Looking forward to this. So the first ship of the day on the Pomelos is the Stromolo, which is a judgment piloted by Sundstrom. It is a Lumberjack Heavy Mortar, Hades Light Cannon, Artemis Manticore, and a Barking Dog Light Grenade judgment with a sniping sight on the front and a shorter range disabling sight on the back. The second ship of today. Oh, we're already getting action with the Stromolo sniping the Mobula, with the Mobula answering with some long range fire, with the Strider coming in as well. I think I might be waiting with the ship callouts because I want to see what the strike is gonna do. The strike is heading directly into battle with the judgment, and the goldfish heading into as well, disabling some of the tricycle. Yeah, it's definitely disabling. What is this disabling? It disabled the carronade and the heavy watcher on the, I'm guessing, what side? One of the sides. The right side? Is that it? Yeah, I think it's the right side. Yeah. So the Phi, this one, depending on where you're from. So the Shrike going after the Judgment, and the Goldfish attempting to take out the Shrike to help his Judgment friend, but the Mobula answering with, well, firing at the Goldfish. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if the Stromolo will be able to survive this, so with the both the balloon down and the whole armor down. I might continue doing ship callouts though. So ship number 2 is a goldfish. It's called Phi or Phi, depending on where you're from. It is a goldfish piloted by Hellfire. It is a front Manticore heavy Huacha with 2 Barking Dog Light Grenades on the sides. The third ship of today is a sniping Mobula, the fancy Hydra piloted by Dimentio. It is a Artemis, Mercury, Relevant Gatling Gun, and Hades Light Cannon ship. The fourth ship of today is the Tricycle. Puns. The fourth ship of today is the Shrike called the Tricycle. It is piloted by Spud Nick. It is a duo Manticore with a Barking Dog Light Grenade and a Whirlwind Light Gatling Gun. Look at that, I did actually manage to do the callouts. So the Tricycle now is trying to take out the Judgment. Oh, it appears that Richard Lamoon, our referee, is he might potentially lose both his connection and power because of some bad thunderstorms. So well, that's something. Goldfish actually saving his Judgment friend there by basically just scaring the Shrike away, and Goldfish also ramming his own teammate. Not looking good. No, Goldfish trying to head out because of the Mobula is hammering him down. Hull armor down on the Goldfish. May this be Mobula's kill? May this be the first kill? It appears so! And the Mobula goes, no, not the Mobula, the Goldfish goes down to the hands of the Mobula. Oh, the judgment is down as well? Damn, I did not pay attention. Which I probably should be, as I'm the commentator. Scroll. Yeah. Looks good. So the blue team is basically just waiting out, while the red team, all the way over there, is trying to. Both teams are spotted. At least the blue team knows that the Stromlo is over there. Although the Stromlo is trying to just peek and see if it can get some hits. Certainly an interesting match. Oh, let's see what the Shrike is doing. The Shrike is trying to get in. No, Shrike? I mean Goldfish. The Goldfish, quickly realizing his mistake, is trying to head back, or at least get in cover, as the Tricycle is at least trying to get some disables with the Watcher, but not succeeding. Goldfish, however, is going after the Shrike, but the Mobula... It appears that the Mobula... What is the Mobula doing, actually? Mobula is... He's doing his best. Basically. So the Tricycle and the Goldfish. Goldfish just propelling at supersonic speed backwards. Quite interested in seeing if the red team is able to take out the Shrike. The Shrike has been able to avoid most damage, if not basically all damage. Oh! Oh. I'm not quite sure if that was a... I'm not quite sure if that was a environmental kill, or if it was the Stromlo actually taking the kill. But it was... Anyway, it was beautiful. Fire getting his whole armor up and his balloon a bit more fixed. He is one gun short. Let's just see what happens here. So the Mobula is taking fire from the Stromlo. But the Goldfish now is getting in. Trying to disable him with a Watcher. Missing on most shots, but not in a useless way. And destroying the Mobula between himself and the building. This roof here. This sharp pixelated roof right here. That's the end of the Mobula. Red team now getting all rendezvoused. The Shrike, however, is waiting all over here. All the way over here. What is blue team doing? They are trying to find out where the red team is. Although the red team has spotted the blue team, which is not preferable for the tricycle. So the red team knows that they are in this tunnel. Oh, and it appears that the blue team knows where the red team is as well. Having spotted the goldfish. Goldfish staying down there with his head out of trouble. Now the goldfish appears to be... It appears that it's being fired on by the Mobula. Hello there, Mobula. So we got the good old sniper battle, but the tricycle, however, is actually flanking. The question is, will he be able to take them completely by surprise, or will the red team actually spot him? Or... Oh. There is fire from the Shrike, the Gatlings going into the Stromlo. Will it be taking down the armor before disabling though? No, it will not. It will take out the armor with the disabling gun. So the Stromlo trying to tar the Shrike, but the Shrike accidentally bumping into the environment, taking out his hull armor and balloon. Tricycle trying to get his hull armor up. And there he gets a Watcha from the goldfish, disabling all of his guns and 2 engines. This is not good for the Shrike. And now getting rammed by the goldfish. Beautiful kill. Now the good old sniper duel between the Fancy Hydra and the Stromlo. Fancy Hydra appears to be winning, but when the goldfish now heading into battle, probably gonna bump his balloon on the roof there. Yeah. So the goldfish now being destroyed by the Mobula. How the tables have turned. Oh. The long-range fire from the Stromlo is now going out again against the Mobula. Question is, will they be able to take each other out before the timer goes out? Because they have been doing the long plays. So now we're back to the old sniping, with the Mobula trying to take out the Stromlo, longer ranges, and actually almost succeeding. Stromlo is he's seen better days, but getting his armor up a bit more, you never know. Things can change. The red team is in the lead, so you never know quite what might happen. Although the Shrike is now heading into the battle, trying to speed things up a bit, knowing that if they stall too much, they will be losing by the timer. Okay. So red team is getting quite damaged. But there's still no clear indication on whether or not we'll win. Right, look, as you see right now, even though red is pretty damaged when it comes to permahull, both teams are getting in some good shots. The Tricycle almost completely disabled, except for one of their guns, but getting one of them watches up again. Mobula going for the Goldfish with the Judgment in the Tar. I'm seeing some good plays here from both sides actually. Even though they've lost so much permahull, they are still managing to hold off as good as they are. With the Fancy Hydra actually getting its balloon shut down, one of their guns disabled as well. Definitely an interesting match. Thing is, now I'm probably guessing that the Judgment, yeah, the Watcher from behind, the shorter range disable that I've been talking so much about. Beautiful disable. Keeping the Mobula in the Tar like this, with all its guns disabled, it's a really good tactic. But now the Judgment's going in as well, getting another beautiful Watcher in, missing some of the shots, but still getting a good disable. Although the Mobula now has his Gatling gun up and running again, it doesn't seem to be bothering the Stromolo too much. Having most of his guns, never mind, the Shrike coming up and just disabling the Stromolo. Stromolo getting a bit of perma damage, his hull armor down, but it's able to get it up. Guns, however, are not looking that good. The Goldfish as well is not looking too good. Its balloon is down. Somehow not sinking too much. Mobula, like a shark, just picking out his prey. Going up, getting ready for the kill. There, the Gatling goes in, trying to take out the armor. Although the Goldfish does something right, he does use Moonshine and goes underneath the Mobula. Although the environment might be its death right now. No, he is able to slow down. If he can get a good watch on the Mobula now, this might be a turning point. Oh! Stromolo just went down by the hands of the Tricycle. The Tricycle is able to get in and help his Mobula friend. Blue might see a big turning point. And Goldfish went down. The hands of the Mobula. Beautiful slick kill. Red team respawning. Blue team trying to get out of the... With 1.5 minutes left on the timer, if the blue team focuses on just trying to escape, they might be able to win this just by trying the timer. But I don't think that they will do that. I think it's more likely that they will try to take on the battle. Or not, maybe. I'm not quite sure, actually. It might just be that because of the Fancy Hydra losing his balloon that he didn't have the ability to go over this wall and into cover. 1 minute left on the timer. This might be a timer victory. I actually think it might be. Unless, of course, the Stromolo is able to take out the Mobula, because I don't think the Shrike will be able to take out the Goldfish. Half minute left. 20 seconds left, actually. Yeah, I'm guessing that blue will win on... oh, it's overtime. I didn't know that was a thing. the over. Oh, of course, if it's a battle engagement. Yep, so we are on overtime, it appears. Oh. The Mobula going down. Trike also going down, so red team wins. Damn, that was an intense match for sure. Okay, it appears that something happened with the match. No, wait. Nothing happened with the match. I am just the stupids. Well, that was an amazing match, everyone. I just want to congratulate the winner of this match, or this tournament in general, which was the Pomelos, I think. I'm not quite sure. I think it was. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and this will be the last one for a while. So I'll be seeing you guys later.